So hello. I know this because it wasn't Monday today. That's why we are slow on Tuesday today. So we're talking about thoughts, feelings, emotions, sex, no sex. But sex, no sex, access is the way we receive reality. So let's know more about that. तो बेसिकली हम क्या कह रहे हैं कि जो थॉट्स फीलिंग्स इमोशंस है हमारे, अगर आप उसके उसके हिसाब से फंक्शन कर रहे हो तो आप कोट अनकोट ह्यूमंस या फाइनाइट बीइंग के जैसे बन रहे हो इन दिस रियलिटी, क्योंकि एज एन इन्फिनिट बीइंग you have a different way of functioning in this reality, and that is perceive, know, be, and receive. Instead of thoughts, feelings, emotions, sex, no sex. That's a lower harmonic. Okay, so if you kind of get out of that, आप यहाँ के जो traps है ना, जो emotional traps and everything, उसमें फंसोगे नहीं. So you have to ask regarding any agendas, anything that, any stuckness, any problem, any stuff that is going on in your world, you could simply ask what thoughts, feelings, emotions, and no sex are you using, so any kind of limitation that you're creating in your life, whatever that is, fill up the blanks, and everything that is, will you destroy and create it all? That's how you kind of unlock yourself from all that trauma or all that stuff that's going on. Because thoughts, feeling, emotions जो है आपको present नहीं होने देते हैं in this reality. So what do you love about not being present with yourself and present with your situations, with your life in this reality? So how you are comfortable being unconscious or unaware with. Please mute yourself when you get in, people. Thank you so much. So you're comfortable being not present. It's easier. ताकि आप बाद में ये बोल सको I don't know. मुझे पता ही नहीं चला. क्यों पता नहीं चला? If you were being totally present, क्या आपको पता नहीं चलता किसी चीज के बारे में? But वो little, silent whispers that are coming in, you don't want to address it because you've already judged ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता ना. And then things start showing up very differently. Because जैसे ही आप thinking के अंदर जाते हो, you just go, mind is there as a calculating system. And जैसे ही आप thinking की तरफ जाते हो, you will get into a contraction because एक है इतनी बड़ी awareness आ रही है, उसके बाद आप दिमाग को चलाने लग जाते हो, तो then वो awareness को आप convert करते हो, twist करते हो, so that now you can feel what's truly going on for you. And then the judgment starts off because awareness है, फिर feelings के अंदर जाओगे, पहले thinking में गए, फिर feelings बनाई उसकी आपने अंदर churn किया, फिर judgment में आओगे, good bad right wrong के judgment में उसको बाहर निकालोगे, right? And जैसे ही आप emotion में जाओगे, you're nowhere in the entire picture. So thoughts, feelings, emotions, sex, no sex is all about receiving in this reality. So any questions that you would like to ask? And the whole thing is, क्या आपके पास इसमें choice कहाँ रह गई? क्योंकि हर चीज तो आपने thought, feeling, emotion में डाल दिया. Now you don't have a choice because you're stuck with your emotions. फंस गए आप situation में. तो कहाँ आप अपने thought, feeling, emotions को इस्तेमाल कर रहे हो, use कर रहे हो ताकि आप अपने awareness को खत्म कर सको या erase कर सको. While you could be actually choosing a possibility which you are not choosing. So everything that is, can you let that go now? What do you love about contracting yourself? What do you love about, being the lesser being that you think you have to be in this reality? Because सारे थोड़ा ना बड़े हो सकते हैं. सबकी कुंडलियां भी अच्छी नहीं होती है ना. So I mean that way, everything that brought up, can we destroy and create? अच्छी करनी है तो क्या कर रहे हो आप? What are you doing to create that reality for yourself? Any questions, people? Because सवाल होते हैं तो interaction अच्छा हो जाता है. And the whole thing is you've been taught as a child कि thought, feeling, emotions and no sex जो है, that you have to give that up, and you have no choice. It's not that you have to pretend that you have a choice, but the whole thing is you buy that as a reality that you have no choice, and you will give them up, okay, long enough to make a choice and then bring them all back into proving that your choice was right. So thoughts, feeling, emotions, sex, no sex हम इसलिए करते हैं ताकि हम अपने को सही साबित कर सके कि हमने जो चूज किया था वो करेक्ट था. So it's like, आप रेत में खड़े हो, सैंड में खड़े हो, that's being totally adamant कि नहीं, जिद है मेरी, मैं प्रूव करके दिखाऊंगी कि सैंड में मैंने एक लाइन खींची है, एंड बैरियर्स आपने ऊपर कर दिए अपने, और पूरे कंक्लूजन्स के साथ जी रहे हो. तो जहां पे भी आपकी इंटेंस इमोशंस आ रहे हैं, या किसी के भी इंटेंस इमोशंस आ रहे हैं, कैन यू आस्क दिस क्वेश्चन कि कहाँ थॉट फीलिंग इमोशन को आपने इंपॉर्टेंट और सिग्निफिकेंट बना लिया है, to erase your awareness of what's really going on, because हम उसमें डूब जाते हैं, उन भावनाओं में डूब जाते हैं, और उसके बाद हमारे पास I mean there is nothing that you can do without it. एंड जो अवेयरनेस आ रही है कि अच्छा, कोई अगर आपको रो के दिखा रहा है, वो एक्चुअली में जेन्युइनली रो के दिखा रहा है, तो उसको रोता देख के तुम उसके इमोशंस में बह के अपने आप को छोटा बना लेते हो. इज दैट रिक्वायर्ड? या कहीं वो ड्रामा कर रहे हैं, बट आप अपनी अवेयरनेस लेवल जो है उसको गिव अप कर देते हो एंड अपने आप को छोटा बना लेते हो. यानी कुछ समझ में आ रहा है किसी को भी तो मैं बोलने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ. यस अल्का, थैंक यू सो मच.
Yeah, I too feel like whatever you are saying, it's so true for me. I'm living in the emotions, and to make other
एंड
people happy, I make
माई सेल्फ
uh,
लेसर, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट माई
lesser,
सेल्फ.
and I'm feeling so uncomfortable right now. Like, you know,
या
I don't know why.
या सो बेसिकली if the whole idea is that it's okay to lose people, but when you lose yourself while people pleasing, I think that's the worst thing that you can do.
But in
So
a joint family, like I'm in a joint family, so there is so much of
no, so I'm
expectation,
not
and
saying
for
कि no, no, I'm not saying don't stay in a joint family. Stay,
no, no. So what
yeah,
I'm saying that from 25 years, I'm used to this kind of life. So
correct.
whatever you are saying, I'm getting awareness that yeah, it is so wrong, and I'm not allowing myself to feel like an infinite being.
No, so don't make yourself wrong. That's the whole thing. People who get into access, they eventually start making themselves wrong. कि जो अभी तक का पास था वो तो पूरा ही गलत हो गया, right? What if you did not have to go into judgment of that? That limited choice was given to you because you did not know that there was awareness. You did not even know that you had to, and so you thought that probably this is the only choice. Can you not judge that and be allowance of what happened?
But then again, there is a limited point of view that one way. Are you there?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I have lived one way, so to change that way, how people will react. Will they
So,
accept that new alpha?
so will you be able to accept? Will you be able to be an allowance of yourself?
Yes.
The
I'm finding
whole
it difficult.
see आपकी पूरी journey खुद के लिए खुद के साथ है. Are you there with you? Is the whole question. Are you being there for yourself? If you see the whole journey, we're just searching for something outside. Okay, yeah, this, that, maybe big house, big car, this, that. For the point, okay, now kids, now two kids, now okay, put them in a good college, good school, whatever, whatever. You're just going outward. But the point is, are you willing to go inward? And inward is nothing but being an allowance of you. So what you're doing, I'm not saying that that's wrong. You don't have to get so एक judgment को छोड़ के दूसरे judgment पे नहीं आना है. So you're not giving one judgment for the other, right?
Okay.
A lot of people go into another judgment, right? That is not, oh, now I am good, or now I feel great. No, it's about you knowing that, okay, that was then. Today, do I need to continue? I'm not enjoying that anymore. Can I change it? If so, how can I change it? And what would it look like? Okay, how much change would I like to have? If I'm going to
Hmm.
say this, uh, you know, Will they be able to receive it? If not, still, am I going to say it because that will make me happy? Because you think that you're going to go to heaven. Trust me, you're not. Because if you're hurting yourself, you're going nowhere, sweetheart. You're going nowhere. Because you think by people pleasing or pleasing other people and hurting yourself, you are going to heaven? No. And there is typically no heaven or hell. It's here, right? So you are people pleasing, but now there's come a point that you cannot, then stop it. And allow yourself to be pleased, nurture yourself, take care of yourself, do whatever it takes for yourself. Why would you go waste your time doing it for people?
Mm.
And it's
Yes.
not about a nuclear family or a joint family. It's about you in the
Mm.
entire equation. Yeah. When you're tired and there are 15 people who are asking for food and you're just not well, do you still go and cook? You may sometimes. You may still cook, not telling anybody that you know your body is hurting, right? But nobody is going to give you anything extra for that, by the way. You're not going to get a medal. But you all you're
Yes.
going to do is get angry with yourself. Because then nobody else will come to you and take care of you. And you'll be like, I did everything for everyone, nobody did anything for me. But was it a transaction that I'm making food? I'm not well. Please, you need to do this. Were they aware of it? What they need to do for you? Did you express it? Did you ask for it? If you could just be present with yourself, okay, this works for me, this does not work for me. You don't have to go all out fighting with everyone and yelling at everyone and shouting at everyone so that everyone understands. But the whole thing is, why are you shouting? You're the only one who's not understanding. You're not getting the entire thing. You think जोर जोर से बोल के दूसरे को समझा देंगे, but नहीं, it's about you. And कितना ही time लगता है when you say, okay, you can do it very easily with friends, but with family members you feel, oh no, I can't do this, because you know the friend is not going anywhere. And if the friend still goes somewhere, you know you'll make new friends. But family members, where are you going to make new family members? But what if you can? I mean, that's also a choice. But the whole thing is that what if you could just be, straight, simple, and not complicate the entire thing and just say, hey, I just wanted to talk to you and this. They will judge you. But if you don't judge you, things are going to get easier. So there's somebody who comes and like, I'm just so afraid of going onto the stage. I'm so afraid of talking to people. डर लगता है लोगों से बात करने में and all. I'm like, yeah, right. Because can you face yourself in the mirror? Look at yourself in your own eyes. Are you comfortable with that yourself first? If you're comfortable with yourself, then I'm sitting here or I'm standing on a stage, it would not matter. There will be people who will judge you, right? So there will be people who will continuously judge you for good, bad, ugly, whatever. They will judge you. Oh, they are like that. Okay. You can't stop them from doing what they're doing. You can only work on yourself when you decide that, okay, no, I am not going to judge myself no matter what. So from your body to your face, to your hair, to your complexion, to your smile, to your weight, to everything, you have a judgment. And then as a person also, you have a judgment that, oh my God, I've itni spiritual practices kari hai, I've done so much, and still I feel jealous. Still I'm there, but nothing has changed. I still feel angry. Or if nothing else, your family members will tell you, you've been doing so much, you're still angry. No, what's the point of meditating? I'm really imagine if you would not have meditated, you would have been, you would have eaten them up. You would have been a monster. So, the meditation really helped you go across that path or, that phase. बच गए. इतना भी नहीं किया होता तो फिर कहाँ पे आप होते? So that is what I'm saying, that if you could allow yourself And that's purely to do with allowance. And needless to say that you are so strong with it, with your awareness. There's this satellite out here, you're just picking up everyone's thought, feeling, emotions. Everyone's thought, feeling, emotions. So you already know what they're going to say. But what if you just simply did not make it significant and still be there, present with yourself, and say what you have to say? Not with the fear, because ठीक है बचपन में भी माँ बाप ने मारा है हमको, सच बोलने पे भी मारा है, झूठ बोलने पे तो मारा ही मारा है, so दोनों पे मार तो पड़नी है. So which one would you choose? That's a choice you will have to
Yes,
make,
that's right.
right?
Yes.
So now you need to see, you have all the tools in your closet. यहाँ पे क्या काम करेगा, सच या झूठ? Go with that and not feel guilty about it. Don't feel sorry about it that I had to lie and this. You don't have to be completely out there, bluntly honest, because sometimes people are not able to take it, but sometimes it's required. Sometimes it is required. So you see what works. What if I say that fighting is not a bad thing? Daag achhe hote hain. It creates something. I know of a participant, and she's like, the massive fight happened when she spoke up because कई सालों से दबा के रखा हुआ था, and she was not able to speak up for herself. And then the family, when she did that, of course, there was massive abuse, fights, slapping her and everything. And, so, but that gave her the chance to get out of the house. Like, I'm not coming back here again, and I'm leaving. Okay. So she was waiting for that last moment that something will be hit, and now she has a reason to go. What if you did not have to have a reason and a justification to go? Is what I'm saying. You don't have to reach that threshold, right? You can make a choice now, and so that you don't have to create a very sad exit or a very angry exit. Yes, the person is very happy because she was waiting to get out of that hell. Okay, वो उसके लिए जहन्नम था वो जगह तो, लेकिन but she, what if you could just stand up for yourself now in this moment? No matter whoever is thinking whatever thoughts, feeling, emotions, sex, no sex is receiving in this reality, that we're not even going there. Thinking is a way how you make yourself right. You want to prove that how right you are. That's why you get into thinking. While the other thing is that you have a knowing of things, you have an awareness of things, and then you twist it into thinking. Feelings, oh my God, we're filled with feelings and emotions, of course. So then this stops you from receiving anything. Oh, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to receive. Oh, I don't want to receive. Not this, not this, not this. You are cutting off your receiving and saying, paise nahi aate, relationship nahi aate. What are you going to do with that? Could you allow yourself to have all of this and have no point of view that whether it's right or wrong or good or bad? So back of the mind, you would be like, I wish I was in a nuclear family. I don't want to stay in a joint family. But at the face of it, you're doing everything to be in a joint family also. So how can you have ease with the joint family that you've selected to be in? Yes, Sejal.
या गुड इवनिंग.
Good
थोड़े
evening.
क्लियरिंग भी करा ही दो ना आज.
क्या
इतना
बताओ,
मस्त
पूछो
टॉपिक है. थॉट फीलिंग
किस चीज
इमोशन
पे?
90%.
फीलिंग इमोशन.
हाँ.
हाँ, सो ना थॉट फीलिंग इमोशंस का मैंने स्टार्टिंग में ही खैर बताया था. एक सेकंड में बताती हूँ आपको. So thought feelings emotions. So what thought feelings emotions, sex and no sex are you using to erase your awareness of what's really going on here? Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate?
Yes.
Right, by thoughtful and shows voice for white and beyond. So all your intense emotions that you have regarding any of your situations that is going on, will you please destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, thoughtful and shows voice for white and beyond. How many thoughts, feeling, emotions, sex, no sex are you using to erase your awareness of the possibility you could be choosing? Are you not choosing? Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, purple, line, short, boys, for bad, nuance. So, what thoughts, feeling, emotions, and no sex are you using to to be, do, or have the limitation you're creating? Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, purple, line, short, boys, for bad, nuance. What do you love about thoughts, feeling, emotions? Um, Sex, no sex, that keeps you stuck in your reality. Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it now?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, purple, line, short, boys, for bad, nuance. How many, and are these thoughts, feeling, emotions even yours? You don't even bother to ask, किसका है ये? कहाँ से आ रहा है? मेरे स्पेस में है तो मेरा ही होगा, ये किसने कहा? And everywhere you're resonating with everyone's thought, feeling, emotions. Just, in that moment, if you could just ask a question, okay, what do I have in my world that I'm inviting these kind of thoughts, feeling, emotions? And everything that is, I now pot and pock that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. So main thing is, okay, am I thinking here? Okay, another. So 8 minutes where you thought that you know what, I can do this, and then very next minute you reject it. No, 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 I can't do this because the entire world that you just perceive a lot of thoughts, feeling, emotions, and then you just stop doing it. And then could you just ask a question? Am I getting into thinking? And who is thinking through me? And do I really need to think? As a child, you never had those thoughts, feelings, emotions. You did what you did spontaneously. दोस्त आया चल चल वहां चलते हैं. Oh yes, okay, चलते हैं. And that's it. That's all that's required, right? So in the next minute you're like, okay, let's play cycle. Okay, I don't want to do cycling, I'm bored. Okay, let's climb trees. And you're just going with the energy. The minute you stop going with the energy, stop following the energy, that's where you start getting stuck in this reality. Now you're doing things what people are telling you to do. Obviously, how many of you have this problem that kids don't go out and play these days because they're always on their gadgets? They're always on the phone or television or computer or whatever, right? They're doing things what they probably didn't want to because introduced with humne kiya hai. When the kids are small, you hand them over the phone or the iPad. Beta khana kha le. Okay, fine. You just engage them with something and then you're feeding them. You are training them to not be present with themselves, not be present with the food you're having, not be present with the people they are with, because that's what we're doing. Because we are so occupied in our head, how and when, and I mean, there is no way that we can be present with our children because we're not present with them. And then we have a problem when they are not present with us. So how many thought, feeling, and how many of you have already bought that thought, feeling, emotion that if they're spending too much time on gadgets, it's going to be bad for them? Do you even know there are kids who have created a business out of Instagram at the age of 15, 16? They're selling stuff, they're millionaires, kids, because they were online and they were playing with the, apps and everything. So what? What do you think? Because you've decided it's going to be bad and then it starts becoming bad. So all your thoughts, feeling, emotions about your family, about your body, about your money flows, about diseases that you're told that ye karenge to ye khayenge to ye ho jayega. Can you please just turn and create it now? Right, wrong, good, bad, powerful, line, short, boys, for health insurance. And before you eating, you're actually thinking, okay, I was told this, should I not? And then you go ahead and have it anyway, and then you have to feel guilty about it. Is it working for you guys? Is it creating a happy world? No, it's not. Yeah. So please ask questions. Anybody? And you can type and ask if you don't want to ask. So how many judgments do you have of, कि मेरी आधी जिंदगी तो निकल गई, or I've not lived my life. Everything that is, can you just try and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, perfect, line, short, voice, providing you. Yes, Sejal, you're done, right? Yeah, okay.
मुझे क्वेश्चन करना था कि मुझे आपने खाने के लिए बोला कि खाना खाते पहले ही जजमेंट आ जाता है, तो मुझे ऐसा है कि थोड़ा इन्फ्लेमेशन का प्रॉब्लम है, तो मुझे ऐसा ही हो गया है कि खट्टा खाऊंगी, मुझे
तो ये हो
इन्फ्लेमेशन
जाएगा।
हो जाएगा। तो
Yeah,
फिर
yeah.
उसके लिए मुझे ये तो पता है कि पॉक एंड पॉड करना है,
What
इंटरेस्टिंग
is
पॉइंट ऑफ
okay?
व्यू।
What is khatta in your life? What is khatta in your
लेमन,
life? What is
लेमन,
khatta? What does
लेमन,
khatta mean?
इमली, लेमन, इमली,
No, no, no,
विटामिन
no, no,
सी।
no, no. No, 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 not vitamin C or no, 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 no. So what in your life feels like khattapan? What is khattapan in your life? जिंदगी में किस बात की खटास है? Okay, if I ask it in Hindi.
ओके।
Don't think too much.
अपनी इच्छा या
Spontaneously जो आ रहा है.
ओके,
क्या speech?
अपनी इच्छा के हिसाब से नहीं कर पा रही हूँ।
That. Now that. Correct. So now that. So now everywhere you're controlling the lemon and the khatas or the imli or the whatever thing. But life mein you're not living your way, I mean, the way you would like to. So that is making it allergic or like so you're getting angry with that. Inflammation is what? Anger against yourself that you can't do things about as per your way. What's the point of having it? So with the anytime you now have khatta, that triggers everything, and then that's how the thing gets created.
ये तो
Yes,
फॉर
Sarita, our new life starts coming after access. Yes, true. New life, practical life. Yes.
तो फॉर
So
दैट व्हाट
सारे moments, सारे moments जो आपके they're sour moments, all those moments, and now you are so क्या होता है? Physical manifestation is a lemon. You don't want to have it because that's what we've experienced, and I don't want to be the effect of it. And it's absolutely okay if your body doesn't like it. It's absolutely fine if you don't have it, but you're having it now with a thought for not having it. Oh, take care, Vandana. You'll be fine. I think weather is changing. Yeah, you most welcome. Yeah. So can you stop associating food with a judgment? Can you stop associating with situations with a judgment? Like we experience something in our life and then we say, "Iski wajah se ye nahi karna hai." Like if you go and play a sport and you fall down, you're like, "I'll never play this sport because I broke my leg." Can you pardon fuck that? Because that's not true, right? You go out and you go to McDonald's and you have a fight there. I'll never go to McDonald's. That those are faulty associations we've done, and we've done it in every area, be it money, be it relationship, be it body, whatever. So I'm not doing this because of this. Just let that go now, right? Cool. Any questions? Because it's just thought, feeling, emotion is what we're going to be talking about. Thoughts, feeling, emotion, sex, no sex, which are the lower harmonics of an infinite being, where you are knowing, being, receiving, and perceiving. That's what you have to function from. And if you don't, you please don't judge yourself still. Oh, I'm not doing this, so I must be bad. No, we're not saying that. It's an awareness that we're giving that you have a choice. Would an infinite being really choose to be in such a crappy situation? No, infinite being would have infinite choices, possibilities. Would an infinite being have limitations? No. Would an infinite being be stuck with feelings? No. Would an infinite being be very emotional and sensitive and hurt with a lot of things in life? No. So what are you hurting yourself with? At least what thoughts do you have that are creating the feelings and the emotions and everything that is triggering your close down in this reality, or a lockdown in this reality? So typically we don't have COVID lockdown, but we are locked down. It's a lockdown that we have put on ourselves, that no, I don't want to be out there. Everything that is, can we just try and create it now? Right, wrong, good, bad, perfect, line, short, boys, for So cool.
That's all. Yes, Bhumit,
Hi,
how are you
Kavi.
doing?
Good,
Hi,
better than before. Hi, Umesh. So,
so good.
my question is regarding weight, and why I have a question. Every time people, you know, my old friends, when they connect with me, so basically, um, look at me and they say, बहुत ज़्यादा weight नहीं बढ़ गया है." And if I don't have a judgment of weight for my own self, yes, I
Yeah.
do acknowledge that, my body keeps fluctuating very
Yes,
quickly.
it does. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So I acknowledge that. And I am creating my body in that way. I acknowledge my creation also. My question is that, every time I meet someone, why is it the first thing that shows up is weight? Now I fail to understand, or I keep asking question, but I don't get the awareness, as in, what makes me feel like that this is exactly the awareness about that weight. So what question can I be there, and what is it that, they see only the weight?
Um, so do other people have a projection? Your family members have a projection about your weight and how you're being? Or you don't have it, but do other people have labels and projection on you? And the other people come and read those labels and say, oh, this, you know, it is that. B, where are you not willing to swing it in your favor and say, what would you say if you had to say that, yeah, I just want to throw my weight around so that nobody bosses around me or whatever. I mean, it just a way of adding humor to the whole thing and not so that they also say, yeah, okay, rather than giving them justification that my weight goes up and down and I just love playing with it. It's just fun to be this and this so that next time when we meet, you're going to say, oh, what happened to you? Are you unwell? Are you sick? That's why you're looking slimmer. Yeah, I mean, it's just about striking a conversation. I think a lot of people are so obsessed with this topic of weight. It's unbelievable.
I
So
don't
are
even,
you,
get into yeah.
no, so are they trying to strike a conversation with you or touch you where it's going to, so, but it does become a sensitive topic later on. It's not in that moment, maybe, but later
Okay,
on
so
you do
I
think
don't
about it.
discuss it with them, but yes, I do
Yeah.
go and speak about it with my husband that, why are your friends, specifically your friends, they want to point out that, Bhumit, you're putting on weight. When I lose weight, nobody comes in, contact at that point of time.
Have you
When I
seen
lost
that when you're
actually,
working too hard in the house and you're doing everything, nobody will appreciate that? But when you're
yeah,
not doing, everybody will criticize you that you're not doing enough.
yeah.
You're not taking care of the house. It's just that. So his friends, are they intimidated by you? So they have to find some kind of a fault, so, and then weight becomes
Hmm.
that. Is Ask a question. Oh, cool. What is their agenda of asking me for my weight? Like, I mean, asking me a question regarding my weight,
Okay, I'll be in
because
that question.
that's all they are seeing. They're not seeing
Yeah,
the Bhumit that you are. They're just seeing the body called Bhumit that you are.
yeah.
And are they designed that way that they don't probably see the being at all? Are,
Or
because there
yeah.
is a segment of people who are only like that. Are they humans? I mean, just asking.
Hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, they're
Most of
only
them.
going to judge. Yeah, they're only going to judge. And even if it's like your weight, because there's no other conversation that they can
Yeah.
have because they don't know what to talk, what else to talk, right?
That probably that can
Is
be.
also there.
Yeah.
So then that's it. So then play with it or then laugh it off or whatever.
All right.
How much fun can you have with that? Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you
Yeah,
for asking that question.
thank
Sahana is saying, can other people decide to control you by bringing up your? Of course, it goes without saying. Even though she does not have a judgment of it, but when a judgment is thrown, that judgment ends up controlling us. Definitely it does. Is that a way of controlling you?
So am I locking? Of course, I am locking it. And is that
What
creating that
lies?
weight all the more?
No, you're resisting. The minute you resist or react to it, you will lock it up. and all the lies they're throwing at you. You're aware of the judgments. When you resist a judgment, that's when you lock it up, and then you start putting on more.
Okay. Are they aware of the weightage that I get from other people? And they are
Are
not
they?
getting that? Are they
Truth, are
aware
they?
of the weightage that
No,
I get?
ask a question. Truth,
Yeah,
ask a
okay.
question. Are they aware of it? Truth. Yes.
Okay.
No. Yes. No. What?
It's like
Are they aware of
maybe.
it? Yeah. There's some point. So are they kind of? Are you more visible now with your weight?
Yeah.
Yeah. You laugh. Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
what they like. Oh, okay. She's there. She's now. Is that intimidating?
It's a no.
No. You're not intimidating, but they can see you now.
They can, yes. I'm more
Yeah.
visible now.
You're more visible now.
Yeah.
Is that a threat to them? Like, in the sense, are they know that you can say anything, be anything, whatever, or whatever. Earlier you were there, but it was
Yes.
okay. You were not in their face. Now you are
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So the only way they can, like Sahana said, people control, by throwing a judgment on your weight, they'll capture your thought process, or they'll control you
Oh, yeah. Because
whatever
after
time.
that, I don't even go and speak to them. I just keep thinking of that
Yeah,
again and again. So,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So, what
yeah,
control am I giving them?
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What judgment? Yeah, yeah, judgment and control. Yeah, thank you, Sana.
Thank you.
Vandana, you had a question?
No, I just wanted to say there was a time when being overweight was considered like an amazing thing. It's
It
just
is, yeah, yeah, yeah. It
in the
still
Renaissance
is in a
painters
lot of
painted all
countries.
these fat women with grapes and all around them,
Voluptuous. Yeah, all the
voluptuous.
voluptuous. And
Yeah,
and now we're like, okay, wow, you're just so ugly, weight is
yeah,
ugly. Whatever, whoever instilled that, impelled us to kind of think that way, impose their points of view that you have to be slim, only slim is beautiful. Can we destroy and create that, please?
yeah.
Right,
It is
bad powerful
it's
line, Shad.
sounds
Yeah.
like an AI actualizer kind of thing, where all these uh, implants have been put into humanity. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, yeah.
It sounds like
Humanity,
that.
no, but humanoids, yes.
We are into
Yeah.
humanize this.
Yeah, but we've
Seems
been implanted to look at it in a certain way. Yes, it's more like Norse slime. It's so slimy that you want to get out of it, but it brings you back, and then the AI actualizers brings you back into the presumptive reality. That, oh, because of this, now you need a reason and justification. How many people give themselves a reason and justification that I put on weight, I don't look good, and so my husband not having sex with me. And so
right.
much of that is a lie, by the way. So yeah. Or how much of it is that you don't desire that from him? That's why you put on that weight, so that you don't look all that attractive. Because all that lust, you just want to avoid it. Like, don't look at me. I'm just not interested. That you want to be unattractive and unappealing, so that
I
you can
had I
avoid.
had I had a point of view that I look good when I put on weight. So that is my interesting point of view also. Maybe that's
Yeah,
also
but
contributing here.
largely,
Yeah.
of course, but largely, if you look at it, and if they are designed, if people are, have that point of view that slim is beautiful, they won't find you attractive. You think you're
Yeah.
attractive, but you'll be attracted to other people who think, yeah, I like voluptuous women.
True.
Not everyone likes the, stick. Yeah, I mean the slim
We
figure.
get it.
Okay, not everyone. Yeah, you get it, right? Not everyone likes it. So there would be an audience who would appreciate it, and there would be an audience who would not. Like, there is an audience who appreciates Vidya Balan with the weight she's put on, but a lot of people would say no, Deepika Padukone is better because she's slim and she's wow, like whatever. So, but none of them is, I mean, more beautiful than the other. I think both are amazing. It's what you desire, and it's about the people around you, and that's about it. What if you did not have to be be in complete allowance of yourself? You have to be the most gorgeous being in your own life first. Can you be that? That's the question.
So I'm getting an awareness that I always try and lose weight, and which I managed to do with great difficulty after starving my body and working out at the gym, only to avoid judgment of people, because there's certain clothes I'd like to wear, but on an overall body.
But you have a judgment. Is it people? Is it you? Because you have a judgment. So you are fighting and avoiding and trying to prove that I need to reduce so that I can be the gorgeous me. You have a judgment. Would people
Right.
matter whether they had a judgment or they didn't?
No, if I
So
go
you
out
should.
and wear a certain dress which is tight fitting and my point
No. Which is
out,
fine. If you did not body shame yourself, the same thing would look gorgeous on you. But if you are body shaming yourself, or if you're judging your body, then the very thing will look not so good on you.
Kavita, I just went for a destination wedding, and it was my best friend's daughter's wedding, and she was seeing me in my outfits, and she said, "You should buy a tummy tucker," and I bought that
But
bloody
that's the
tummy.
generation. That's the generation of now. I mean, can you not make it significant? And you
No, and
should
I
buy it.
bought
I
that
mean,
tummy tucker, and I was violently ill throughout the wedding because I
did
couldn't
you ask
breathe.
your body? Is your body comfortable wearing a tummy tucker? Hello,
It hated it.
it did. So everywhere you're not going to listen to your body. You're not going to look gorgeous because body has an energy of its own. It'll ooze out that elegance or that grace when the body is in a joyful state. It's when you're being you, with no walls, no barriers, no judgments. You being you. That's it. That's what your body is. This time, I just got back from a body class in Mumbai, and what a class! What a phenomenal class it was. And every day I was wearing stuff that my body was enjoying wearing. And now I have a fetish for wearing satin clothes, and it's just so much fun to wear. I love it on my body. And what I was wearing was, when I was loving it, trust me, people were like, wow, this looks so gorgeous. You look so amazing. You look so different. What have you been doing? I was like, I've just been following what my body's asking for. As simple as that. Could you give that to yourself? What do you love? What do you, even if it's like a pajama t-shirt, you like wearing, you will look amazing. Do these actors and actresses, when they walk out of an airport, they're wearing their loose pajamas and tight t-shirt, they know they're looking hell gorgeous, right? Even in pajamas. We will have a judgment of it. Oh, I was looking like a servant, maid servant, or a house help. I was not looking good. Why would you do that? That's your judgment of you. So yeah, thank you for today. And let's meet on Monday now, because that will be mostly Mondays on Monday, not on Tuesday. Thank you for today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Bye.
amazing question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank